if me and you were to go to a strange city with our families, we would all pretty much stick together because we're strangers in a strange place, right? Would and you, like you said, you would incorporate that buddy system, where you're not going to go to the corner by yourself. You don't know where you're going. You don't know what anybody. You probably, even with a fellow guys, you probably would stick together naturally, right?
Yeah.
So is it the same scenario in your mind? You're basically, you need to treat this as a strange city. So buddy up, take the families, like I said, the restroom, different things, going back to the room. You don't send the child by themselves. You send, you buddy up, right?
John, and you said it perfectly. It is a strange city.
Right.
Okay, that's exactly what it is, and it's a moving city. It doesn't stay in the same place twice. There's no cops on
Right.
board. There's no quote law enforcement on board. There's no court system on board. Um, so and you have the help from places that do not have the same cultural values as you do. They were not brought up. I'm not trying to denigrate any particular population or any particular area of the country of the world, but you'd be naive to think that they think the same way we do. Okay,
Right.
and that naivety or whatever that word is, I can't even say it, is what they prey on. Okay, that and alcohol consumption. Those two things are, look, a predator looks for the weakest prey.
Right.
And put yourself in that context. Who's the weakest prey? Somebody who's intoxicated, who doesn't have their faculties about them, who can't make perfect decisions, you know, and somebody who's vulnerable, somebody who's trusting, somebody who thinks that they're the authority. And so, you know, again, I don't want to sound like a horrible person, but there are predators out there.
Right.
They're in every facet of every component of life. You cannot
Right.
escape it. There is no utopia where that doesn't exist. And so if you arm yourself with that knowledge beforehand, which I implore people to do, you will not be a statistic. Okay,
And
you won't.
the word I'm thinking is, you're telling people they need to be aware that the world is imperfect and there are these predators out there, not only in your neighborhoods, but at your workplaces, as far as the greater society, right? They're just out there, but also on vacation on a cruise ship. Is that what you're saying?
John, especially on vacation. Like, let's take ourselves out of this for a moment. From the cruise ship, how many times have we heard about a sexual assault occurring in the Dominican or Punta Cana or these places? What do these places have in common? They're vacation destinations, they're resorts, they're people, they're staffed by people who have different cultural values than you and I. Okay, and so that is the same set of circumstances that exist on a cruise ship, identical. One's on water, one's on a beach,
Right.
right? So if it happens there, and we know it happens on cruise ships, don't go into this thinking that, oh, this is just going to be the most relaxing, perfect vacation in the world.